Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stripped down performance of Go Live Together. We are your morning team. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Oh man. Well, I think the cruise ships are pulling our co-host away from the show today, but we still have a lot in store for you today. If you are here for the replay, please type in the word #replay. That way we know that you were here. But for those of you that are here in the meantime and in between time, good morning and welcome in. Eddie, how are the storms and the weather where you are, first of all?
Everything seems to be all right on this side. Becoming sunny. He said earlier that it was cloudy and 53. And right now, 35, 53. 53 is high. It's 35 degrees, cloudy. Okay. But seems like the sun is breaking up, but it might rain a little later. We'll see.
35, man. Wow. You guys are almost frozen up there.
So, but there might be some snow next week down here.
When it gets freezing or close to it, do you guys have the salt trucks like we do here in Houston?
No, only the you see them down on the highway, maybe in Atlanta, might be somewhere around. But I know the highways 75 and 85 do get them, but not here in the small roads in the country. Nope, none of that.
Okay, so if it snows too much, you guys are pretty much stuck.
Yes.
Oof.
But it doesn't last long. It comes down. It might not even stick. It's gone. The problem is the black ice. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the snow. I'm worried about the black ice.
We have high-speed highways all out here, and that is definitely something that we watch out for, especially in Houston on the high overpasses. You know, they sometimes they'll close them down, sometimes they'll salt them. But there's always that warning of black ice. You know, you move it at high speed, and when you don't see it in your ABS starts shaking the car. It's like, okay, let me slow it down. I'm that guy like this going 35 miles an hour in a 65. It's like, okay, well, go around.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I'm in no rush. You are. I'm not.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You can't see. And me learning how to drive in Houston, I was always, it's always been ingrained in me to leave at least 30 minutes to an hour early for everything.
Yeah.
You know, so, being on time is not very hard for me, but for those that go around, some time management skills might need to be incorporated. Good morning. Cruising on the high seas and travel. I know it is cold where you are. Oof. And here is somebody else dealing with a storm. Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it in with a fresh donation of fairies. And she says, good morning. Happy hump day. We are still on baby watch. Storm passed through and everyone is okay. Have a great day. Yep. Another one with a hump day up in the chat. Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everyone. Hump day. Eddie Lugo Studios has made it in. Good morning.
That's right.
Yep, yep. And Cruising on the High Season Travel says, good day once again. Hope everyone is doing great. And the days are getting close to the best day of all times, Cruise Day. Have a great day, y'all. Oh, here she is. Cruising is fun anytime. Good morning. Sit in front of the school waiting for them to open the doors for the riders. It is too cold for the kids to wait on the school bus. Welcome in and enjoy the show. And yeah, it is cold here in Galveston. We'll get to that.
Get them out of that car. Put them out there.
Yeah. And then that way they can tell their grandkids, you know, whenever I was a kid, I stood outside, waited on the bus in
That's right.
sub-zero temperatures.
Amen to that.
Wow. Bamanola Adventures has made it in. Good morning. And Jeremy, the Cajun word of the day is Fado-do. Okay. Yeah. What this is a dance. Okay. This is a Zydeco dance, believe it or not. And it's something that we do randomly. Like, every now and again, if I hear any music, I'll go grab baby while she's in the kitchen or something and just have a little dance or whatever. We don't necessarily do Zydeco, but I know what this is, Fado-do. And another meaning for this is go to sleep. Okay, for you little bad kids that want to run around and get extra hugs and, you know, stuff to prolong bedtime. So it has dual meaning. So thank you for that, Bamanola. Always appreciate that. Kathy Bills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, Kathy.
Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Scotty.
Cruising with Keith. Hope you're staying warm. I know it's got to be cold up there. Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And don't look out, but our visitors have arrived from the north. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures has made it in with a cold update here. It is -1 degrees Fahrenheit with a high of 6 and cloudy. Hey, they're going in the positive numbers today. That's good news. Yes, it is. Hey, Howie Cruz has made it in. Good morning.
Oh, lordy.
Marjorie has made it in. Good morning.
Oh, my God.
Yep. And let's see. Cruising with Keith says, it was extremely windy last night. I thought my windows were going to shatter. Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that. Okay, here we go. Howie Cruz has come in with a weather update. Jules in June. I'm feeling it. We had a foot of snow Saturday into Sunday, then massive rains yesterday, and it's all gone. Flooding, school delays for rain rather than snow. Crazy. Yeah, we get rain days here too in Galveston because it doesn't snow or anything. We don't have snow days, but if it gets too flooded around town, the buses can't get through. They close the schools.
Not in New York City.
No,
They're open.
You got to go.
There might be a delay, but they're open.
Yep. Hey, Daily Dose of the Bible. Kenneth Oakes has made it in. Hey, what's up, Kenny?
Kenny.
Yes. Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And thank you for that share, Kenny. Thank you so much. Cruising with Keith said it is 49 degrees here in New York City. Fairy Dust Weep the Wild Winds. Good morning. And we got donations of fairies and fairy dust. You see that?
From Burnett.
Yeah, we got some fairy dust. Yeah, -1.
California.
Ouch. Canada does get cold.
Yep.
Ooh. I don't know about all that negative stuff.
I got an update on my weather here. It says 36 now, Fahrenheit, sunny.
Hey, that'll work.
And it's sunny because that sun is popping out now.
It's cutting through.
Oh, yeah, no rain today.
Yeah.
Hopefully for now.
Yeah.
Maybe later. We'll see.
All right. Well, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to show you this. This is our current situation here in Galveston. It is sunny And we are waking up to 49 degrees here with 66% humidity and partly cloudy. If you are coming here for the day or for the weekend or whatever, it is going to be only 64 degrees with 65% humidity and mostly sunny. So yeah, if you want a reprieve, come on down to Galveston. And let's see where all of our ships are today. I've got this pulled up here. Uh-oh. Everybody's gone. Okay, so the Breeze is at sea on our way back here. The Carnival Dream is in Belize. The Jubilee is in Costa Maya. The Disney Magic is in Progreso. The Regal Princess is also in Belize. The Harmony of the Seas is in Roatan, Honduras. And the Voyager of the Seas is in Costa Maya also with the Jubilee. So everybody is gone out and about having the cruise of their lifetime. So let's see who else has made it into the chat. We got a donation of butter toast from Mike and Rihanna. Thank you so much.
For you and me.
Yep. Thank you. We were talking about butter toast before the show.
Yeah.
Fairy Dust Weep the Wild Winds said, came into submarine and give you a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Look at John made it back. What's up, man?
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
John has made it into the chat. Missed you,
All right.
man. Hope you're doing well.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Doing very well. Hope you're staying warm.
Yeah.
If not, you can make one of those hot cocktails, I guess, and warm up. Let us know what a good hot cocktail would be to warm up through all of these things. Put a little recipe in the chat. Oh yeah, Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott says, "Ooh, I want to go back to Roatan. Love it there." Me too. I do, but because we're not going to be on the Carnival side, Mahogany Bay, I'm kind of curious to see what the deal is down in Honduras.
Find out soon enough.
Yep, because we gotta think Norwegian on everything. It's like I don't know. Without Mahogany Bay, what else is there to see? So we will definitely check that out and bring it to you. Hot toddy. There we go. Who's having a hot toddy this morning? Let us know.
What is a hot toddy?
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I can't remember what it is.
Let me hang on. A hot toddy is, they say it's helpful for a cold too. It says to make a hot toddy, you need bourbon, honey, lemons, cinnamon sticks, star anise pods, and whole cloves.
Okay.
Yeah,
It'll definitely help you with a cold. Yeah.
Yeah. So
revive you. Get you going.
Yep. And it's occasionally called Southern cough syrup within the Southern United States. Yep, it's served hot. So yeah, hot toddy, that would be a good one. Not too bad. Thank you, John. Scott Smith, good morning. Driving and listening. Thank you
Morning,
so
sir.
much for coming in. And yep, there it is. Controversial Cruising has made it in. He knows the recipe. But you out in Arizona, man, what you doing drinking hot toddies?
I bet you that's nothing to do with where he's at. He's gonna pop it
I
down
know,
anyway.
but wow, 109 degrees. I know. Let me fix a hot toddy. Woo! There it is, folks. Bourbon, lemon, honey, and hot water.
No.
And Fairy Dust Week the Wild Winds has another one. I use spiced orange tea and a shot of spiced rum.
Nice.
Okay. So that'll work.
Ow.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Maybe it could have been on this day right here. Mike and Rihanna says Arizona got snow the other day. So maybe it was one of those hot toddy type of days.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. When I lose, Controversial Cruising says, when I lose my voice at the 80s party, hot toddies are a lifesaver.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Howie Cruz says, Brian makes me a hot toddy when I'm sick. He makes the best. Well, that'll work. And Scott says, Arizona has been super cold, by the way. Okay.
Wow.
That'll work. JC has made it in. Good morning.
Yo, what's JC? What's up?
Yeah, and if you are a creator in the chat, go ahead and type in those magical words, hashtag creator or hashtag ELS, depending on whose chat you're in. And Nightbot will drop your link for you. That way everybody can connect with each other.
Wow.
Yep. Okay, Crystal made it back. Good
Hi,
morning.
Crystal.
And I don't know if it's time yet. I believe it is. And let's get these bananas dancing. Welcome to the portion of the show, Jeremy Goes Bananas, where I read to you this day in history. Today is Wednesday, January 10th. And here goes. In 1861, Florida seceded from the Union, and in February 1861 joined the Confederacy.
Ooh.
Yeah. In 1901, here's a piece of Texas history. It says the first major oil field in Texas was discovered near Beaumont. In 1920, the League of Nations was established in Geneva. In 1924, American jazz drummer and percussionist Max Roach was born. In 1946, the first United Nations General Assembly met in London. In 1946, radar signals bouncing off the moon were detected for the first time. In 1949, American boxer George Foreman, who became the oldest world heavyweight champion in 1994, was born in Marshall, Texas. In 1971, Masterpiece Theater, later called Masterpiece, debuted on PBS. The first series aired was The First Churchills.
Wow.
In 1984, the United States and the Vatican established diplomatic relations after a 117-year break. That's not a break. That's like a that's a lifetime. In 1999, the first episode of The Sopranos aired on HBO, and the dramatic series, which starred James Gandolfini,
Yeah.
and Edie Falco, was later widely hailed as a classic.
Still is.
In 2016, sadly, British singer, songwriter, and actor David Bowie, who transformed himself from a traditional pop crooner into a trend-setting international superstar, best known for his metamorphic personae on and off stage, abrupt shifts in musical genres, and status as a fashion icon, died in New York City. And that will do it for On This Day in History. Okay, here's another hot recipe here. You can also have an Irish coffee. It was like Bailey's and coffee.
Yep. I'll go for that.
Right.
Without the Irish, but yeah. I'll take a coffee anytime.
I've already had that this morning, matter of fact. Thank you. Coffee. Yes, we love coffee here on the show.
That's right.
Yep. I thought Sinead passed away
A few years back, yeah.
Months ago or years ago?
I think a couple of years ago.
Might be old news. Yeah. Fairy Death says David Bowie's birthday was on the 8th, so was Elvis. Yep. Let me see. Okay, so we are all caught up here in the chat.
That's right.
Now, I believe Eddie said he had a couple of news stories, some cruise news and travel industry. Let's hear what's going on with the cruise and travel.
Cruise news with Eddie today. So, Royal Caribbean has always pushed the boundaries of cruise ship design and technology. Still, with the introduction of Icon of the Seas, they have taken a giant leap into the future. With the world's largest cruise ship scheduled for her maiden voyage in January 2024, this marvel of modern engineering is not just a floating luxury resort. Icon of the Seas is an important showcase of using innovation and state of the art technologies in building the blueprint of what is possible in ship design today. At an impressive length of 1,200 feet or 365 meters and 250,000 gross tons. Jesus Christ, this thing is yeah. Iconos is the largest cruise ship ever constructed. In fact, the vessel approaches some of the largest ships ever constructed. This colossal structure has 20 decks, 2,805 staterooms, and can accommodate up to 5,600 guests, along with 2,400 member international crew. Built at the Mayor Turku shipyard in Finland, the construction of Royal Caribbean's Seas involved a substantial workforce of about 2,600 people working the ship every day since June 2021, when the first steel was cut. By the way, the ship is in the port of Miami right now. It's finally docked on the port at the Royal Caribbean area. So we were watching all morning, going in all the way down to the end, made the rotation and coming back to the port. But it's not just the size that makes Iconos a game changer. It's the technology behind it. One of the most significant improvements over older vessels is the ship's propulsion system. The 6 dual fuel engines are all powered by liquefied natural gas, LNG, and can also run on traditional fuels if needed. LNG is a cleaner burning fuel, significantly reducing emissions compared to traditional marine fuels. However, several companies are now using LNG, and the fuel itself is widely established these days. It's the use of fuel cells that truly marks a step forward. Approximately 10% of the ship's hotel operations, including air conditioning and elevators, will be powered by 1 kilowatt of fuel cells while the ship is docked. Fuel cells generate energy through a chemical process to combine hydrogen and oxygen, with water being the only byproduct, thereby offering a low carbon solution. If successful, subsequent ships are expected to have enhanced fuel cells capabilities. I consider this is also shore power ready and uses A1 based technology to enhance the vessel's A1. Be careful. Selling routes to maximize efficiency. She employs an air lubrication system that reduces drag and has a cleaning robot that removes slime and growth on the hull to ensure icons can operate at maximum efficiency at all times. And that's something. Even a cleaning of the hull robot style. Wow. Every aspect of Icon of the Seas is designed with the guest experience in mind. The ship features 8 unique neighborhoods, including Aqua Dome, Central Park, Chill Island, Royal Promenade, Surfside, and more. She also has the first of its kind suspended infinity pool, the largest pool at sea, 6 water slides, including the tallest at sea, and the first open free fall slide. These aquatic attractions, alongside 9 whirlpools, ensure that guests have a variety of water-based activities to choose from. However, it also creates a problem for Royal. The amount of wastewater that is produced from the huge variety of water features, as well as the bars, restaurants, and nearly 8,000 people on board, is vast. Icon of the Sea's wastewater treatment plant is capable of treating each drop of water above regulatory standards, ensuring the water after treatment is in pristine condition. And on top of that, more than 93% of the water used on board is produced by the vessels using a reverse osmosis and desalination plant. In other words, you're drinking water from the ocean. But some people didn't know that, now they do. And it doesn't taste that bad. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It does have a little salt in it, but it's not that bad. Royal Caribbean focus and sustainability is evident in the ship's energy efficient technologies and waste management systems. The inclusion of microwave assisted pyrolysis MAP, a micro auto gasification MAG system, is a revolutionary step in waste management. The systems convert waste generated on board, including food waste, into gas, which can be used as an energy source while producing bicar as a byproduct, a soil nutrient. Oh, check that out. A key outcome of this is that 90% of the waste produced on the ships never reaches landfills. Interestingly, when compared to the waste gas would typically generate at home, the amount produced while they are on board is significantly less. Icons Icon of the Seas is not just the world's biggest cruise ship. She represents a significant leap in cruise ship technology, focusing on sustainability, safety, and environmental responsibility. It has become a symbol of the future of cruising. The giant ship's first regular guest sailing and inaugural cruise will depart Miami, Florida on January 27, 2024. In about 2 weeks from now, the first official voyage will be a 7 night Caribbean itinerary, including a call to Royal Caribbean's private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay in the Bahamas. The vessel will sail year round on 7 night Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries all the way from Miami. On a second news today, I will tell you that also with the Icons of the Seas, they welcome its first permanent um, resident. Kind of interesting. Not just over 2 weeks from her inaugural sailing, it's full innovative first, but the most unique first on board is in architecture, engineering, dining, entertainment, or a special venue. Just arrived to the ship is the very first dog at sea, Rubber, a permanent resident aboard Iconosis and an official crew member. And that's something.
Mm, it's a dog.
Yeah. The chief dock officer of Icon of the Seas has officially boarded the ship to begin her high seas service. The Papa, which appears to be a golden retriever, is described as a family dog of the vessel and a crew member, but her actual duties have not been detailed yet. I guess they had to get the language first and visas throughout first. The
Hmm.
dog is always accompanied by Allison, a crew member from Australia, and will be exploring the ship, greeting guests, and undoubtedly performing other duties. Isn't that nice? The dog boarded the ship while the vessel was docked in Puerto Rico recently, taking on supplies, undergoing inspections, and completing detailed work ahead of her maiden voyage on January 27, 2024. Arcan of the Seas is scheduled to arrive at her home port in Miami today, with grand welcome party planned as the ship arrives. What will Robert do on board? Activities on board have not been detailed other than bringing joy and happiness to everyone on Icons of the Seas. It is possible she is a service dog for Allison, and in no way it is necessary for Red Caribbean International to detail the medical conditions that necessitate a service animal. Service dogs often perform a variety of functions and can be used for conditions such as diabetes, tissue disorders, allergen detection, heart arrhythmias, and other heart conditions and other health concerns. While the videos share of Robert do not show her wearing a service dog vest or other gear, this is also not required for service dogs. Robert might also be trained working canine to sniff out illegal drugs or other items and allow security of prohibited items. Carnival Cruise Lines, for example, uses dogs on board some vessels for exactly that purpose. And we got to see them in action over in New Orleans when we boarded the Glory.
Hmm.
Also possible that Robert will serve as a mascot on board, generating social media interest in a popular fan base. This will be similar to Buck Naked, the hairless cat on board Saturday Beyond. That's an ugly cat. Buck, Buck Naked is Captain Kate McHugh's personal pet and has special clearance to be permitted on board. Still ugly. Another duty Robert might perform is improving the mental health and happiness of crew members, many of whom have left their own pets behind as they serve months-long contract at sea. Dogs are often used as therapy animals to help individuals struggling with depression, anxiety, and other mental issues. Guest reaction has been mixed to Robert's life at sea on board Icons of the Seas. While many guests are eager to meet the canine, and excited about the crew new member, others feel a dog on board is inappropriate and could cause problems for tourists who might be allergic. We'll find out soon enough. It must be noted, however, that has full clearance from the cruise line and is undoubtedly fully health state tasted and cleared for international travel. As the dog might also be a service animal, having her on board is essentially in accordance with the cruise line's service animal policies. Even if rubber is not a service animal, cruise lines can make their own decisions and exceptions about policies as necessary and is in case of buck naked. Some travelers are eager to know whether Robert's home on Atkinson might be indicate a change in policy that would welcome pets on board. This is highly unlikely, as it would be impossible for Red Caribbean or any cruise line to adequately determine if guests' pets were in proper health, trained, and socialized to be safe on board around crowds and in a very unfamiliar situations. Cruise ships are also not equipped to welcome a large number of animals. The relief areas, get it, and other facilities can be arranged for service animals. Furthermore, every port of call will have different restrictions on animals debarking a ship, including vaccination and veterinary health certificates requirements, plus possible inspections and quarantine periods. For example, the cat that was recently smuggled aboard Ovation of the Seas had to be extended quarantined in New Zealand and would have been euthanized if he had not been subsequently deported back to the US and adopted by a Royal Caribbean team member. What are your thoughts on Robert's presence aboard the Icons of the Seas? Share your comments on the Cruise Hive boards. And we would really like to hear about how you feel about having a pet on board yourself. So
Yep.
let's check that out.
Yes. Please chime in the chat this morning. I would be curious to know because dogs have to go to the bathroom a lot. Okay, that is my only concern. That aside from the pests that like to ride aboard dogs, like fleas and ticks and things like that, is this dog going to be kept away from guests? And the bottom line is no, because it sounds like it's going to be doing other duties such as sniffing for illegals
Mhm.
and things like that. And as a permanent resident, I'm not sure they're going to need a vet on board just to take care of the dog. So it seems a
Yeah.
little wasteful to me. However, if it is a service animal, my hat's off to Royal for allowing this. However, the question still remains: where do dogs go to relieve themselves on cruise ships? Please chime in.
They don't talk. They don't tell you I need to go poo poo. They just gotta go. They go.
They
So
go right where they are. And while
yeah.
there may be, arrangements for that, like poop pads or pee pads or something in that person's cabin, the dog is not going to wait until it gets back to the cabin to do that. So yeah, chime in with your comments. We would love to know about that. Good morning. Scott McNeil has made it in with a donation of fresh fruit.
Hammer.
Thank you for those pineapples, Scott. And speaking of Scott, he is on location in Florida this morning, having a great time. He sent us a couple of photos yesterday, and I know he was ducking the storm. So he switched around his itinerary yesterday to go to one place instead of going to the other, just to stay safe. And yes, Scott is safe, and he's still with us today. Let's see. Oh, okay. Homeboard Teddy, what John says, he's got to go snow blow the driveway. Ooh.
Have fun.
Yep.
I don't miss that.
Yep.
That's one thing I do not miss.
Mm. And Mike Arena says China's first independent cruise company, CSSC Carnival, a joint venture between China State Shipbuilding Corporation and the US-based Carnival Corporation.
Okay.
Yep. We need to know a little bit more about that. Okay. And let's see. I'm just scrolling here just to see if anybody else made. Oh, Tom Oaks.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
good morning. Representing TNT's Adventures to Sea.
Rock the Boat, Butt Files.
Oh, Rock the Boat made it in?
Tiffany, yeah, Bruce is also here.
Man, I am a way behind. Yeah, Bud
Bunch
Files,
of people.
Bruce. Good morning, everybody.
That's right.
Wait, I'm missing a heart. That's for you, buds. Thank you.
Tiffany's here too.
Oh, Tiffany. Yep. Hey, what you cooking today? Let me know. Is it something warm? Is it boiling in a pot? That's all I need to know. Is it boiling in a pot? That's enough for me. Okay. Be it a soup or a stew or something like that, because it is cold here. In spite of us being in the deep South, it's still cold. Okay. So let me know what you're cooking. I would love to know.
Don't tell them anything, Tiffany. Make it suffer.
Okay.
Make it wait.
Okay. Hey, take it easy, JC. We appreciate you coming in. And Rob had a question earlier. Once you have reached a certain tier level on a cruise line, do you stick with that cruise line and just go for the top, or do you start branching out to other cruise lines? And I know for us, we're branching out to other cruise lines. This is going to be our first Norwegian. Next year we're going on our first Royal ship. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're branching out just to see what the deal is. And I hope we do not become too spoiled, so much so that it will drive us away from Carnival. But from the looks of it, Norwegian is doing a pretty good job of it so far. Let us know in the chat. What's up with you, Eddie? Once you reach that reachable level on Norwegian, are you gonna reach out some more to other cruise lines?
Well, this year we are definitely reaching out to a different brand, which is Celebrity. October we'll be back with the Carnival in an older ship. I don't see myself cruising Carnival too much in the future right now,
Right.
because we have a couple of more Norwegians to deal with. We are reaching that spot to the top on Norwegian. Eventually, within the next 2 years, we should be there. Now, we'll stick to Norwegian as long as there's a new ship that we could get in and good deals. Yes. Other than that, we'll probably be cruising other lines. We're doing my first Royal Caribbean in January 2025 next year. Because there were some changes that we did in one of the group cruises, so we went ahead and picked that one.
Right.
Even though it's going back to Mexico, which I'm Mexico up here already. I wanted to go someplace else, but it was a good deal on Royal Caribbean. It's my first one, and Alice kind of says, "Let's go with it." It's a nice group of people that are going to be in it, so we're hoping to spend some time there too. So that's what we're doing it. And then after that, I will probably do another Royal Caribbean. Which one will be? I have no idea. Maybe an Oasis, maybe the Wonder. I hear so much about the Wonder that sometimes I do want to go in it, even though I'm not a Royal Caribbean fan yet. But I think I want to do Wonder before one of these bigger ships like they're popping out now. I don't see myself doing the Icon anytime soon. Stars of the Seas or Utopia of the Seas, none of them three. Right. Maybe another older Royal Caribbean. Holland American has always been in the back of my head, but not too much of a craving for it yet. Celebrity will be doing another one because I know this is going to be interesting. The one we're doing in June, and a newer Celebrity, and we'll definitely stick with Norwegian. So there's always that option to go to a different cruise line, but I'm sticking with Norwegian for now.
Yep. Rock the Boat says we jump around to different cruise lines, so it's a slow climb through all of them.
Yep.
No, that's right. You get a different taste of who's doing what, and you get to experience a different type of cruise.
And definitely, I want to do MSC. I keep forgetting about MSC.
Oh yeah, I want to do MSC also. Ocean
Mhm.
Ocean says we are branching out with other cruise lines, but we will always still cruise Carnival. Now that's
Yeah.
dedication right there. I love it. I really do. Carnival was my first love for cruising. It was my first cruise, and up until now, it's the only brand that I've cruised on. So I am really excited about this upcoming one to see how differently they really do things. And
Yeah.
from what I understand, they're first in a lot of things. Norwegian tries to do everything differently. So I want to see what the deal is on that. And Fordman Kenneth Oaks is in the house. Hello. Welcome
What's
in.
up, Kenny?
Yep, 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 yep.
Welcome back.
And so, okay, we are all caught up in the chat. Thank you guys for chiming in with the question of the day. We always appreciate that. And I know that Eddie is working on this. Oh, Nightbot just made the announcement here. So let's go ahead and roll with your cruise, Eddie.
Well, like it says, October 28th, 2024, this year, we are going to do the Secret Boost Cruise 2.0, where we're going to be living on a Carnival Paradise out of Tampa, Florida, going down to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman on a 6-day cruise, living out of Tampa. Please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel so you could get your information, your deposit down, and get everything taken care of. This cruise has to be paid off by July of this year. So you got plenty of time to save up a few more pennies and get it together. Get in touch with Bruce, and he'll give you all the info you need to know, or reach out to me, and I'll give you some of it too. Also, there is a Facebook group by the same name, 2.0 Facebook group, that where you can see some of the details that are going on. There's a list of hotels in the Tampa area that Bruce put together. Also, it's managed by Mike and Rihanna, which is going to be their first cruise. They're going to be rookies coming into the ship. And I'm glad they're doing a smaller ship first. So this way they get acquainted with what a first cruise is. And then eventually they could jump into a bigger one and get a bigger experience either in Carnival or any other cruise line that they feel like doing. Unfortunately for them, they live in Canada, so it's a little bit more of a struggle. The playing around and to reach, we're a lot easier for us down here to get to cruise port. So they're going to be experiencing the flying, staying in Tampa, and all that good stuff. So
Mhm.
hopefully we'll give them a good time when they're done here. Also, Ross from Orange County Block will be there. Cruise Nuts will be part of it too. Traveling with Tinkerbell will be also be there on the part of the cruise. Not my group, but she's gonna be part of it too. All of us will be there. Also, Alice is gonna be there with me, so we'll definitely be hanging out and having a good time on this ship and giving him a good time to Mike and Rihanna. By the way, we're gonna grab Mike and throw him overboard, so that's gonna be an excellent vlog. Make sure you keep an eye for it. And it's going to be a good of an experience for him to go through this. So watch out for it. We're going to have some contests, some stuff going on. Carnival will have their Halloween costume contest. And it's also Jeremy's birthday and Scott's. So
Yep.
we're definitely going to be celebrating that on the ship with them, having a nice blue iguana breakfast.
Mhm.
So yes, please come along and get in touch with Bruce as soon as possible. There's cabins still available. I don't know about balconies, so if you're looking for a balcony, you might be out of luck. So the sooner you call, the better. If there's a balcony available, you'll be able to snap it now. And the sooner we get together, the better. We're gonna be in the Tampa area. Me and Alice will be there on the 26th, which is on the Saturday, to welcome everybody that's coming down. And also, hopefully, we'll get together Sunday night and everybody meet everybody and get a nice chat and get our stuff together. So when it comes time to get on the ship, we'll all know what we're doing And the whole idea is to have a great time. Hopefully, my brother will be meeting us down in Key West, and I'm hoping he'll bring one of his vans with him so he could ride us around the city, make it a little bit more comfortable, so we get to see a different spots. Because I definitely want some Cuban coffee and a Cuban sandwich down there. Hopefully, also a lobster roll, and we're gonna go get some key lime pie. So it should be interesting. So let's do it. All right. So everybody, welcome. Please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel to get your deposit down and get your spot in this excellent group cruise that we're having in October 28th, 2024, not too long ago. And here's the video for it. Check it out.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And we got another person here. JC says, I can't wait. I'm thinking of tagging along.
Please do.
Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. We're all going to be on board. The whole show, the whole shebang. And if you are looking at going to the nice dinner and taking part in the getting dressed up contest, I know House of X is going to be in charge of that. So dress to impress, because we know how House of X do everything, man. I'm telling you. Ashley Ratliff, good morning.
And also, I know Carol's gonna be dressing up too. So
yep,
get ready.
Oh, yeah. You know Cheryl's bringing it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
That's right, Kenny. It's going to be a fun cruise.
Absolutely. It's going to be a blast, especially, Key West. And we might actually be able to make Grand Cayman this time.
I sure hope so.
I hope so, because we had to miss it last time during a booze cruise. So, man, I don't know. Let's just hope for good weather on this cruise, because I know it's right in the middle of hurricane season, and you can't do too much about that. But let's hope we can make it.
That's right. Yep.
All right, and let's see. We are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for us to tell you who is coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube.
And here we go. Following us at 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern time will be Mommin' in the World. Also at 11 a.m. there's a premiere by Cruise Adventures. I believe he's having a cabin tour today at 11. Followed by 1 p.m. Roy and Becky's Travels. And by the way, today is Wednesday, Hump Day. Later today at 7 p.m. Eastern will be Controversial Cruising with Monster Adventures. And Edna's World at 7 p.m. At 8 o'clock will be Antoinette at Fun, Full Blown Country, and Live with Mountain Folk. There is a cancellation on Across the Waves tonight. Tinkerbell is on their baby watch, so they moved their show from tonight to next Wednesday. So that's what I have for today on the Home Day.
Okay, well, that'll work. Hopefully, that's another message coming in for somebody else. Oh man. What a day. Today, I believe we are going to shoot another episode of Mass Mayhem, because what Cruising is Fun Anytime did yesterday was went and got new luggage. We figured that it might be time to go ahead and start getting a hard shell case luggage So we will be transitioning at least one of our bags into 2 hard shell cases. That way the rest of our stuff can fit, because as of right now, our hanging bag is still outside of the suitcase. It is it is mass mayhem. It's we may shoot another episode today, so look forward to that coming out. I know that we are super excited about getting some new luggages. Right before we leave, let us know, would you rather hard shell cases for your suitcases or the classic just regular suitcases? Let us know, what kind do you use, and maybe why you prefer it as well. Okay.
I like them hard cases because they get thrown around a lot. So
Yeah, I do see a lot of throwing around, and really, we've been trying to get these hard shells for a long time. We just haven't found a good deal. But yesterday we went and we found a really good deal. It was a 2-piece set, so hey, easy peasy. We got them for half price, because sitting right next to it was single piece for the same price. So yeah, we got a real good deal. Mike and Rand has a question: how many suitcases will Cheryl be bringing on the? Okay, well, this is a mixed question with a mixed answer. Because our stuff was mixed originally, it was going to be 1, 2, 3 plus our carry-ons. Okay, so it was like 5 total, but there's 3 of us coming. Okay, that'll work. Now there is going to be 4, because we're breaking the orders down. Like the clothing is going to go into 2 separate ones. We got the shoe bag, which it has all of the other accessories and stuff in it. So we got shoes and accessories in one bag. That's one of our bigger ones. Regular suitcases, not hard shells, but the clothing is definitely going to have to be broken down into 2. So now we're working with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including our carry-ons.
nice.
So, and it's not just us 2. So at least we got baby girl to to help drag hers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Yep. Rock the Boat says hard shell all the way. They just seem sturdier. I know it makes sense to me. If we're going to entrust just regular folks or dock workers or even crew members to handle our luggage, it seems to me like we want to protect it a little more, especially as YouTubers with all this equipment and stuff. Now, my equipment rides with me always, and it stays with me for that particular reason.
Yeah.
The hard shell, I think, is more along the lines of protecting our clothing from either getting wet or damaged or something like that. And it just seems stronger to me.
Yeah.
Good answer. Kenny says hard cases, and the biggest one I could find for sure. Man, I tried to upsize, but let me tell you something, Kenny. The big tall one, it was $99. Okay, I pulled it off the shelf. I had it in my hand. I had it unzipped on top of the shopping cart. Okay, it was a go. But then I noticed this 2-piece carry-on. It's 2-piece carry-ons is what it is for the same price. And I'm like, you know what? Whenever we fly to Tampa, this is going to be a whole lot better because it fits in the carry-on, thing. And if we pack light, maybe, just maybe, we won't have to pay all these extra fees, that they charge for the big bags, such as oversized bags or, any kind of fee they can pull out of their repertoire. So we can avoid that by just traveling with these smaller ones. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Kenny. I know that it is tempting to take everything that you got in the house with you, because you don't know. You might get stranded at sea. You might, have a flood in the cruise cabin, as they've been having recently, and you're going to need some extra clothes. Hey, the Z Show Cruise Fund just made it in. Good morning, content creators. I'm still waiting for my bartender and somebody to make up my bed. Yeah, I know, that's right. He's still in cruise mode, ladies and gentlemen. And I know that the Jubilee was going a little bit through something. Okay, and Rock the Boat says, when looking for hard shell, polycarbonate is tougher than polypropylene. They look the same, but there is a difference. Okay. I would love to know what kind I got. Now I got to do research. That'll work. I never considered that. I didn't. I was just like, ooh, a deal. Yeah. It was really a no-brainer banana moment for me because I'm like, 2 versus 1 for the same price. Okay, very good. Let me get this one. But yeah, that was the deciding factor right there.
Yeah, the 3 set that we have, there's the 2 regular size luggage and 1 carry-on.
Yep. And cruising on the high seas and travel just came with a cruise countdown for us. 18 more sleeps until it is cruise day for Jeremy and Cheryl. It is 16 days for them. I know, man. It is coming up fast, and we are so looking. We're running the punch list now, like everything we're thinking about what's been left undone and things that we need to go ahead and wrap up.
I haven't even looked at none of that.
For the next 2 weeks, we're going to be doing that. And
we did talk to my sister-in-law about taking care of the kitties. So she knows that we're going to be going for the week, and she's going to be stopping by to take care of the cats.
That's what's up. Pebbles is still going to have an attitude whenever you make it back,
Oh,
right?
Definitely, yeah.
Pebbles ain't gonna like you, man. Be sure to get
you left us behind.
Yep. Rock the Boat says 16 days till our cruise on the MSC Magnifica out of Miami.
Nice.
I love sailing out of Miami. I really do. Especially whenever you can ride the tunnel underneath the cruise ships. That is amazing to me. It's just the little things. They amaze me. And let's see.
I like living out of Miami at night.
Yeah. That's why another reason why I want to sell Virgin is because they do have a late departure from Miami, and I know that would be good for the video is leaving at golden hour. I would be outside no matter what with the cameras.
Flights,
yeah, man.
Downtown Miami, Bayside, all that lit up and in different lights. It's nice.
Yeah. And then what about out of Tampa? Tampa is a 4 p.m. departure, I believe. Yeah. 4 p.m. Eastern. So we'll still have some daylight left.
Yeah, we'll definitely be checking out the bridge.
And it's at
that bridge.
And it's at the end of October, so chances are it won't get dark until about 8:30 anyway. So
yeah. It's gonna be windy, but that's it.
Unless DST hits at a different time. I'm not sure. Then it'll be 5:30.
Yeah.
I don't get that. How there's a 3-hour difference whenever you only move the clock 1 hour. I don't get it. I really don't. Never have. Never will. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming in and joining today's show. We really appreciate all of you, especially #Team Replay. Rock the Boat says we prefer going out of Port Canaveral, less hectic.
True.
It is. It is. It's different. It's different. Mike and Rand asked a question. Do you guys plan on doing a live during your sail away on the Prima? Yes. I know Eddie normally does. I normally don't because of the signal. Yeah. It's a trashy video, and I don't like to represent the channel like that. But it will definitely be vlogged and put together quickly after we make it back. That is my promise to our viewers, is that we get our vlogs out as soon as we get back. So yeah, I know that. That's my plan, at least.
And Ben, my first time cruising out of Galveston, yes.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, we got a something going on here in the chat.
Hey, we got a super chat from you and you and you. Thank you.
See, baby didn't know she was going to make the show today.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show. Thank you, everybody, for coming back for the shenanigans and the cruise news. As always, hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.